Hello! Welcome everybody to Two Old Queers Tarot.
Welcome to Leo season. How's
Leo
your
season.
How's your head? How's your hair? Yours is
It's
good.
gorgeous. Well, I just had mine done. I had my little coif done.
Nice.
I shaved.
Is it like down to a 2? What?
This is a 0.
This is a 0.
This is a
Okay.
0. Yeah.
Going for it.
She evened it out on the top so it's not scraggly hairs coming through. The funny thing is now that I get this buzz cut, the top stuff starts growing up faster.
Really?
So it has this little peak that grows up. I'm not sure why it does. It's because your angle of your head and my hair on the side isn't growing as fast.
So you
it'll
look
kind
like
of
Tintin.
mohawky, kind of, yeah.
It's like a
A
mohawk.
little bit like
Yeah.
that, yeah. But,
Well,
yeah.
people are saying to me, "Oh, I like the light blue in your hair," and I was like, 2 months ago it was purple, and I'm just cheap. And like, now it's light blue.
Yeah, it's light blue. It's just edging it out. Yeah, it's all good. But welcome everybody. Tonight we've got a read from the person that gifted us this lovely Dolly tarot deck set, which included the book and this golden tarot card set, which is beautiful.
Very fancy.
So, and we'll be speaking with him. Very gorgeous. And reading his cards tonight. So, and then it's Leo season, and then my mother just passed away on Sunday, and we're gonna ask and see how she's doing.
Yeah. We're gonna read for one live person and one dead person.
Yeah. See what
So,
happens.
Yeah.
But,
And
yeah, they're gorgeous.
yeah. And I've got a deck to show. I got it for teaching, but I thought it'd be cool, and maybe we'll use it with your mom. It's called the Afterthoughts deck, and it has the cards are the Rider-Waite-Smith imagery, but as if it was after you pick the card. So it's like a little bit after. So people always say, like, what does that card mean in the moment and a little bit after? And this deck plays with that theme. So, like, the sun is in a fight, which is very cute. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's never, you never run out of decks.
Okay.
All
All right, we're ready to call Dawn, our first victim.
Come as you are. Do we have contact? Have we made contact?
We have made contact.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear us?
Hi, it's Don.
Hello, Don. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We've got your tarot card set that you gave us, which is absolutely gorgeous, and we've been talking about that a little bit. And then, have you watched us do one of these before?
I've watched you on your Facebook page. I saw it.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. So, yeah. You are the star tonight. You are the star.
We want to hear from you.
So we want to hear from you. I'm going to do my first pull from the circle cards first. So you need to come up with a question that you want to ask the universe.
And to share with the whole internet, or at least the hundreds of people that engage with us.
Yes. The hundreds.
So this is my first tarot reading. So,
Ooh.
Oh,
We'll
I'm a
be
virgin on
gentle.
that.
you're a virgin.
Yes.
So I got lots of big things coming up on my plate this fall.
Okay.
And one of them is selling my house.
Oh, wow.
Big
Okay.
move.
And so just want to make sure that's going to go well.
In
I
this
don't know how
market?
to ask the question, I guess. I'm sorry?
That's your first question?
Yeah, that's my first question.
Okay. We'll go with just that one. That's a big one anyway.
Okay.
You're just wanting to know how it's going to go.
Yeah.
All right. I'm shuffling. All right, and now I'm going to start cutting the cards, and you just tell me when you want me to stop.
Okay.
All right there. All right, and we do an 8-card draw. And then once we're done, I'm going to type it out, type out my results and send it to you on an inappropriately typed or backed piece of paper with all the results, so you don't have to take notes. But as you're listening to it, kind of think of what comes to your mind first when we're going through it and what might be a cue for you. So your first card is Prosperity. Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and then we've got Consequence. And then you've got Celebration. Growth. This all sounds very good. Discovery. Then Harvest. Wow. Journey. And Balance. Wow, that's all very positive.
Wow.
So let's read.
So you know what's
Yeah,
you
go
know what's
ahead.
a journey. So my
Where-
partner and I are moving to a cheaper country. So that's
Oh,
our journey.
wow,
So we
that's
sell
a
our house.
big, cheaper journey. Where are you moving to?
Well, we're as I'm crossing my fingers in the double crossing my fingers. We're applying for our visas for Spain in December.
Oh, wow. That'll be gorgeous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really, really inexpensive place to live. Everybody should move there.
Well, I'll think about it. Do you both speak Spanish?
No.
Oh, okay.
But, we'll survive. There's language classes when we get over there, and
True.
we'll totally be integrated.
It's true. You can. You can do it. So your first one is Prosperity, and that is in your focus position. And what the book says about prosperity in the focus position, assessing treasures. Life's riches are found in many forms. What are your treasures and how are you using them? Okay. Then we have consequences. Yeah, go ahead.
Something to ponder. You don't need an answer, right?
No. It's just you can comment though, because we all come to a conclusion at the end.
Yes.
Consequences in the desire position.
Yeah, I'm sort of curious.
This one says, granting wishes. Be careful what you wish for, as you may receive it in abundance.
Too much of what you asked for.
Well, if you wanted to move, this is a big move. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a huge move.
Yeah.
Selling everything and then changing your whole world, really.
Yeah.
Your viewpoint, moving to a completely different place in the world with a completely different kind of set of stereotypes and so forth that you find
Well, the
yourself
culture
into.
is different. I spent a whole month there, and the culture is really different. Like people stay up till like 3 in the morning, eating a long meal. Like it's just the whole pacing of the culture is different.
But that's wonderful. You're into
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the togetherness and the everybody's there's so much people willing to just chat with you no matter where you are. It was just I found it very welcoming.
And you guys have already gone and searched it out.
Yeah.
And you've gone and toured it and enjoyed it and so forth. And you have an idea where you want to live there?
Yeah, we bought our house back during the first Trump administration because we knew we needed a place to get away.
Oh, wow.
And get out. So now it's the second Trump administration. We're like, yeah, now's the time to leave.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that's the urgency of it. That's what we're feeling, the urgency of it.
Yeah.
It's just crazy things going on right now.
Yeah, there are a lot. So celebration in the outside influences position is accepting acknowledgement. Your good works have not gone unnoticed. You may soon be honored. Accept this acknowledgement with grace and give recognition to those who have contributed to your success.
Well, I'm writing my office reviews for all my staff, so I've been writing nice reviews to all that.
There you
So
go.
hopefully,
But also, you're not doing this alone, right? It takes a lot of people to do a move like this. And I think that's saying, too, like, honor all those people that are helping you.
And are you still going to be able to work remotely from Spain, or?
no, I'm going full retirement.
Oh, wow. All right. Well,
Yeah.
good for you.
Getting to that age.
Yeah. Good for you. For me, that will never be a thing. I will
You
work
and I
until
will die in the saddle. But good for everyone else for saving the money early.
You know, as far as what I know of you, Sylvia, or Benjamin, you know, I mean, you have a very loving life here. And, you know, a lot of people who love you here, so.
And I enjoy it,
Yeah.
so it makes it nice. And now we have growth in the inner dialogue position. Feeling crowded. You are feeling restricted in your current situation, like a plant that is in too small of a container. Stretch, grow, and transplant yourself.
Yeah,
There it
literally.
is. It's literally saying exactly where you're
Go.
at right now. Go.
Yeah, we're going over with 2 bags of luggage, and that's about it.
No.
Wow, nice. Just fresh panties and ready to discover more.
Well, and the food
Yeah,
there.
it's great to purge.
Yeah.
So do you know about grocery shopping there? That you like have to bring €1 to put in in order to get a cart, you have to put €1 in the machine and it gives you a cart, just like at the airport. And then you have to weigh your vegetables. So if you arrive at the checkout counter with unweighed vegetables, they send you back. They won't weigh them there for you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You need to have that all ready to go.
Yeah.
I know.
Interesting. All right, now we've got discovery in the challenges position. Staying fresh. Do not let a been there, done that outlook take hold of you. Leave plenty of room for new insights and experiences. So you've got a lot
There
of
we
new
go.
things to look forward to.
Yeah.
And then we've got
When you can fly anywhere in continental Europe for like less than $100,
Wow.
it's just going to be so amazing to like be able to just tour all that.
yeah. This sounds wonderful. Harvest in the insight position. Accepting graciously. You may receive an unexpected gift or opportunity. The universe is bountiful, and be thankful for your good fortune. Well,
Yeah. Getting it.
it's all saying go out and have fun.
Mhm.
And then we have journey. In the meditation position, knowing your limits. You will not know your limits until you have tested your mettle.
What is it?
Knowing your limits. You
Yeah.
will not know your limits until you have tested your METTLE mettle.
Yeah, so culture shock is no joke. And I would say just get ready for when the fun wears off. It will be a test. It always is in a new place, but in a new country, it's at a whole nother level.
But I think you've just got to do it with the yin and the yang. As far as it might be challenging,
Yeah.
but as long as you relax into it, it'll become second nature.
Or know that there will be some bad. See, you're happy-go-lucky. Just know there'll be some bad days. But that's part of the process. And whatever you and your partner can put in place to be like, that was a bad day in a new country. Yep. We tried to go to UPS,
Yeah.
and they took an hour-long lunch when we arrived. And this happened to me. And you arrive to do the thing, and the people working there have just taken you get to the front of the line, and they're like, it's lunch, and they leave for an hour, and you just stand there with nothing to do.
It's more like siesta. Like
Yes.
everything closes down for 3 hours in the afternoon, and you're like, oh, I need to get a cheeseburger right now, and you know you can't
You
because
cannot.
everything's closed.
Wow. So you better have your cheeseburger ready to go before siesta
Yeah.
or you're out of luck, baby.
See you in 3 hours.
And now we have balance and the resolution position. Maintaining stability. You can expect a sense of peace to enter your life. Productivity and relaxation are in balance.
Mhm.
So yeah. Everything about this is positive, Dawn.
Yeah. I was
What a
expecting
wonderful
death
thing.
Or something like that.
No.
To appear or something.
This is all very supportive. What a great idea. You guys are going to have an amazing time.
No, it was good to like hear confidence and like, things showing that we're going to get there. It's always like a questionable doubt, it's like, there's so much to do between now and, and a couple months from now. And, it's just like, are we going to make it? Are we going to make it?
Yeah.
That sort of thing. So.
Yeah, you're gonna make it.
You're going to make it and have a great time.
You're gonna make it after all.
So you're going to... and so you're going to have to be putting it on the Instagrams and everything so we can follow your journey.
Yeah, you'll have to come visit.
Okay. Sure. I'll get my passport.
This small little town of like 9,000 people had Gay Pride Day, and
Aww.
there was like, just so much celebration of all different types of people there. So.
That's so nice and refreshing. Not having that crazy experience, but yeah. So let's see what Rebecca pulls.
Okay, so my reading is usually just from a deck that I painted myself. I usually just do past, present, and future, but because I was just for grins and giggles today, since you gave us this deck, I pulled from the Dolly deck first. And you're moving this. I didn't know that you're moving to Spain, so it's extra interesting because this deck is both in Spanish and in English.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So first
Yeah.
we get the Tower, which is like, I think you've already been through it. A tremendous upheaval, but you can't have change without upheaval. It's inherent in the process. And then we pulled La Rueda de la Fortuna, the Wheel of Fortune, which is, this is what the move is inherently like. So in this list of stressors, selling a house is in the top 5. So there's no way this process isn't chaotic. It doesn't mean that you're doing it wrong. It just means it's a process. And then party, Viva España. We got the 3 of Cups,
Oh, wow.
which is like just, you're gonna have a great time. The food is great, the culture is great, the music festivals are amazing, the weather is amazing, the art is amazing. I don't know if I'm repeating myself,
And the
but
people are so much more.
yeah.
Just more.
Yeah. And then, like, you have the South, which has all of these Moorish influences. You have the North, which has all this Basque influence going on. And like you said, everything is within a couple hours by flight. So, party. And then you got the 3 of Wands, which is about, it's the travel card. It's someone staring out into the distance. So, yeah. Pretty good reality-based reading there. Now I'm going to read from my deck. We'll see what comes up. So sometimes I'm just responding to the paintings that are on here. And then on the back, there's 3 questions by my friend Drea Bloom. No relation. So let's see. So for the past, we get the 2 of Wands, which is about discovery. Which makes me wonder, so everybody's wondering when it's time to go and when they will know. How do you know it was time to go?
My partner kept nagging me. Yes, I know. I think it just, we just felt like, hey, why don't we do it now?
Mm-hmm.
It was just sort of like, an exclamation, like, yeah, it was just like, hey, I think we could do this now instead of next July.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so part of, in the traditional deck, it's the idea that 1 tool is useful, but 2 tools are extremely useful, and that what you can do when you have 2 tools. And so I would just say in your journey, really think about when you can't do it with the one thing you have, what's another thing that you can add so you can get that thing done. And the Three of Cups tells me that community is going to be really important in that.
Yeah, I think, I think we're so tied to vehicles in some ways that, like, here, that, like, there, it's community's more inherent by walking out the door, and your neighbor's so close, and, yeah.
You're living so close to each other, yeah.
Yeah, it's village life.
And is transit a part of that world easy? It's just everything's closer.
I mean, yeah, I don't even think we'll need a car for a long time.
Very cool. Because all the story. Are you living in the city, or are you going to be living in a country setting?
A countryside town, but there's frequent Greyhound like bus service to Seville and Malaga, which are cities of 300,000 to 500,000 people.
Oh, okay.
They're only like an hour away, so it's not too far to get somewhere more convenient. Let's put it that way. But you have the benefit of living out in the countryside in a lot of ways, of seeing vistas out of your terrace and stuff like that. So.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds very fun.
Sounds delightful. So here's another very positive card. This is Temperance. The client, the card of angels of protection. So I would just say on this journey, whatever you need to gather to make sure you feel protected, you might want to travel with something special in your pocket. And when you get lost in your journey, just remember to grab for that thing, or you might make a protection playlist. So for me, I painted this card thinking about Joni Mitchell and how much her music was protection for me my whole life. Gather what protects you. That's what this card is about.
I was thinking like old pictures of my parents at that time. Having something like that to ground me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe even, setting up an ancestor altar when you get there of like, hey people, you probably took a risk in your life and here I am. I just took a risk. I just took this journey. Oh, such a good reading. Okay. And so the last one in the future, so back to the cups that you got earlier. This is the queen. This is the Queen of Cups. So in the deck, traditionally, the cups represent emotions. Queens represent the highest power feminine aspect of the emotion. So when things get rough, I would just kind of settle into what you actually know, what brings you calm. Queen of
My
Cups.
partner brings me calm. I'm
Very
usually the one
good.
screaming when things get rough.
He's coming on the journey, so
Yay.
perfect. Yeah, so incredibly positive reading as you head out on quite a journey. Do you like snails? Do you like escargot?
I haven't really tried it.
Okay. You're
I
gonna,
did eat bone marrow in France one time, which I thought was interesting. So,
well, you can easily get snails. Even at the way deli meat is here, you can get snails there. And also, how do you do with ham? How do you feel about pork?
Hamon.
You see,
I love,
hamon.
we've been to so many places eating, the freshly carved ham.
Yeah.
It's odd seeing a leg of ham just sitting there on the counter.
I'm refrigerated.
with the hoof still on it.
Yeah. If you go to Spain, get ready to eat jamon.
One thing I did eat in Barcelona one time was barnacles.
Ooh, how was
I think you
that?
Clean off the bottom of your boat lives like a food, which I thought was really amazing.
Yeah, they really do food it right there.
Cool. Well, congratulations.
So
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just remembering an old time with Benjamin Sylvia, back in the late 1990s at a club at Olive in Summit.
Yes.
which is now like a weed shop. I'm not sure what the club was back then.
Oh, it was Hamburger Mary's.
Oh, wow.
And then it was called The Bar.
Mhm.
And Benjamin and I had a kiss that night.
Was it a passionate kiss, Dawn? I don't even remember. I'm sorry.
It was an amazing kiss. What are you talking about?
Was it a...
It was just like everybody was like having so much fun and like dancing, and it was just a fun night that just like randomly kissed the person next to you. And
Oh, nice.
Clear joy.
That's very nice. Was it was it like a birthday party, or was it just one of my shows?
I just think it was just I just remember like all the old gang, Sean Lawlor, and everybody being there.
Yeah.
It was just like everybody was just out having a time. I don't remember it being an actual performance or not.
Oh, we could have been just hanging out.
Kissing.
Well, they had a restaurant there.
Eating burgers.
So we would go
I
there
remember
for-
it well. It had
yeah.
a huge awning,
Yeah,
and there was that tiki bar that was down underneath
yeah,
to the right that would do karaoke.
yeah.
Hmm.
It's fun.
Right.
Yeah, that's great. Good memory. All the time.
So,
All the
I
times
like
we've
remembering
had.
nice memories like that from days past. So.
Yes. Thank you. That's beautiful. Well, let us know how this move goes, and
We're all jealous.
we're
Yeah.
very jealous. This is going to be fabulous for you. And thank you
Well,
for the Dolly Tarot set. It's beautiful.
We will,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
will use it now that we know its lineage.
We're trying to expunge everything, just like
Yeah.
it's impossible. We have collected so much stuff over the years, so it's just like, we know it all has to go. So.
Yeah.
If you run out of time, I know someone that clears estates, and yeah, I know a person that can help at the end.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll have to
Cool.
exchange your
Well,
information.
hopefully I'll see you before I leave.
I hope so too. Have a lovely time.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
All right. So, do we need pictures of these layouts?
Yes.
Okay. So, while he's doing that, so did you hear about Jesus Christ Superstar at the Hollywood Bowl?
Yes, Sean, my friend, went to it.
Did they report back?
He was here to pick up dog and didn't
Oh.
say anything because I was on the call with everybody zooming about the funeral. But yeah, sounded like it was amazing.
Yeah. So Adam Lambert, I have such a soft spot for them.
Yeah.
On American Idol when they were on, my kid was young at the time, like I don't know, 5 or 8 or something, and he looked at them. He looked at Adam Lambert on the TV and he said, "He's a little bit gender bendy."
Gender bendy.
Dandy.
That's it.
And I
Gender
was like,
flexible.
that's so funny that like.
How old is he?
Like 5 or 8, but like their
Wow.
whole lives had been queer people,
Yeah.
and something in them was like, I know what that one's up to. And I heard that Cynthia Erivo was like incredible.
Oh, I'm sure she
Yes.
was amazing.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
anyways, please tour with that show, or at least land on Broadway for several.
Well, there's another Jesus Christ Superstar that I just saw on the TikTok that's coming around, but it's a white guy.
Not as interesting.
Not as fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, like totally queer energy. And black lady is beautiful. It's just like, wow.
I know Jesus is a black lesbian.
Black lesbian. That's
with,
beautiful.
With pipes like you could not believe.
Yeah,
Oh,
amazing
yeah.
and so talented. So.
Yeah.
So, are you ready, Mom?
All right, let's shuffle it in. Bring
As
it
you're kind
on.
of doing that, do you have some messages from online? So Jim was just kind of commenting on Dawn's read, just saying like, I think it was like just saying that good reading so far, met all your limits, what you're capable of, and then Alan had come in and say it's a verb. Sorry, I missed when he said it, but I think it's probably with one of the cards that you had pulled.
Oh, okay.
So.
So do you want to say anything about who we're doing the reading for before we do this?
My mother just passed away on Sunday. And
Which
we've
was
had
yesterday.
Sunday, yeah. Sunday morning. Early morning. So, and I've kind of expected it because she's been on, I put her on hospice after she turned 80. Karen Blair was always in charge. And
That's her name.
yeah,
Okay.
Karen Marie Murdoch Blair.
Marie.
And but she's been waiting to get back with Dad because he's passed for a while. Like he passed right after they had their 50th wedding anniversary, and he was supposed to go later because he was much healthier, more healthy than she was. She always had like type 2 diabetes and just health problems and things like that. Eventually, heart failure and kidney failure is what put her down. But the thing was is that she actually flourished under hospice because she had so much more attention now.
Could not take the old lady out.
Nope, she loved it. She
How
loved
long
all that
did she
attention.
live in hospice?
2.5 years. Yeah.
Sometimes they take people off hospice.
The thing that I think, well, and she was very secretive because I would talk to her every week when I put her on hospice. I'd do like a health checkup every Sunday, and she would say, "Oh, everything's fine. Everything's just fine." And then I would find out from her POA that's across the street that was helping her a lot, and you know all the people in her ward because she's Mormon, very active Mormon. We've been Mormon since the beginning of the church. And so she loved that celebrity. She adores that. She loves being a part of that. In fact, her 6-page obituary states how much she loves the church and all the things about her testimony and all the scriptures she lived in. You know, that part of the celebrity, I will not miss. Because it was never a part for me. It was a part for her. And that's what she lived, and that's what she loved, and that's what she identified with. So I am thrilled that she's moved on. Because as our belief is, she's back with everybody she's missed.
There's quite a...
And she's, I'm sure, rejoicing with everybody, and especially Dad, because
They're back together.
they're back together, and they loved each other, and he completed her, and she completed him, and they're finally back together. And she's back with all her sisters and her brothers and her mother, who she didn't get along very well, but you know, they'll get along just fine. And it'll just be wonderful to have them all there. And they're good.
And I've seen models of Mormon heaven. It's quite complicated.
Oh, it is.
Yes.
And you don't get that till the end. But
Okay.
you've got the you still have the spirit life right now. Where you're just going to go into, not a purgatory, but you go and see everybody until that all comes to pass when Jesus comes back again. But I would just like to ask her if she's happy and she's seeing everybody and enjoying it as much as I am feeling that she is. Because I'm not feeling sadness. I miss her, but I won't miss going back to Utah.
Yeah, you're free.
And I'm free of Utah.
Yeah, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
It was every time I'd go back and visit her, it would just be more and more disappointing. And that was just every single time, that was the word. Just disappointing. I would always just be hopes that the cool things would be there and flourishing and kind of changing and being fun. And take it for granted, it just was not the place I needed to be in. I never should have been there. I should have been somewhere else. And going through high school and dealing with all that and trying to give out my whole life to the church, and then the church completely just says, "No, you're not one of ours," and says it over and over and over again. It just is just crushing. And so you go back and you think, "Oh, they'll make it better. They'll do something better. They'll get something close. They'll do something like that." And no, they don't. They just don't. And every single time I'd go in and just simple things like, I'm going to be disappointed when I go and see it on Wednesday. It'll just be not the quality. And it was funny because Mother would always say, you could have done a little better. You could have made that just a little bit better. And yet I become the judge of that. Really, because I was so judged in my behavior and the way I presented myself in that stuff, that I will go and I will be as judgy to them. And even more and worse so. So if I go into that chapel and I see the ratty carpet that I saw last time I was there for Dad's thing, multi-million-dollar church, why are your buildings so shoddy? Multi-million-dollar places, get some people hired. treat them right, teach them some respect, that kind of thing. But I don't want to go into the church thing. I just want to say, Mom,
What's up?
are you having a good time? We're thinking about you.
Mm-hmm.
I am excited to speak at your funeral. I'm excited that I am now graduating from the state, and I'm no longer needing to worry about that. And as a family, it's a good space. We just had a meeting with all the kids, and Alexa, my sister that's just below me, has risen to the occasion. My other sister, Emily, is there. We're all in spaces. And Peter's coming, and he's going to be speaking. And she's had a huge issue with him for the last 2 years because he was not talking to her. And he's in good spirits. We're all there, and we're all here to support you, Mom. And we just want to see how you're feeling. So
Did your family have dogs growing up?
she had, we had dogs.
Okay. So in the Mexican tradition, it's good to have dogs because when you die, the dog meets you on the other side. And
Oh. Well, her dogs are still here.
Oh.
They're both still here, but they were taken by my cousin on Dad's side. Did something fly out that
yes,
What is it?
It's my haunted pin just flew off. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
So your mom is here.
she's here.
So if you're a Roz Hernandez fan of Poltergeist, my Roz Hernandez pin just went flying off.
Nice.
So the spirits are here with us.
All right. Let's see.
Would you like me to get it?
No,
Okay.
we can get it later.
We'll let it be.
But it's just funny.
I'm just gonna go there, Mom.
Just a little.
Let's
just
see
a
what
little
you're here to
voice.
say.
And I'm gonna do the same thing that I did in the last reading. I'm gonna pull as you pull with this other deck that's about what happens right after you pull a card. Oh, she is with him.
All right, Mom.
What's the 411?
I hope you're having a great time and that you're going to have a wonderful funeral. It looks like we've got possibility, magic, sorrow. She's missing us. That's sweet. Thank you, Mom. Caution. That's right. She'll want it done the way she wants it.
That casserole better
Flow,
be great.
that casserole, and in fact, that was one of my comments about the dad's funeral, as the funeral potatoes were just not up to par. Celebration and knowledge and consequence. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Okay, go for
Okay.
it.
So we've got possibility in the focus. Let's see what this says. Suspending disbelief. Embrace the realm of possibilities. Adopt the concept. You'll see it when you believe it. You are a creative force in the universe. Thank you.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. And we've got magic in the desire position. Seeking inspiration. You want magic to touch your life. You long to be inspired or have hidden secrets revealed to you. Creativity is magic. Go to it.
Was she as creative as you are?
She was as creative as I was. Not as good at it,
Of course not.
but she was good.
Huh?
She was good. It was funny because I was pulling out her book that she made, and I'll show it to you, that took her a long time. But things that I would look at it and edit it, because I was a graphic design major in college, and so I was just like, really, Mom? We could have edited this so much better and done this better on the computer. But she did it all by hand. And she would type things up, and then she'd have people type up things, and then she'd cut and paste it, because she couldn't figure out how to get it all moved in. So, but yeah. So I was a little bit judgy on that. I'm sorry, Mom, for that, but I never let her know. Sorrow and the outside influences. Making amends. There may be a situation that requires you to make amends, or you may be waiting for someone to make amends to you. Do what needs to be done. Apologize or forgive, and then move forward. It's very true. All the kids have had an issue with mom. And there were 2 of them who weren't even talking to her, hardly. So I think we're at the space where they can move on now.
Yeah, there's healing. Yeah. There's healing in death. I mean, some people fear it so much, and I'm like, sometimes it's the best thing that ever happened. I mean, I say my mom dying was the best thing that ever happened to me. Because then it was over. This like
you're not fighting anymore.
Horrible story was over.
And you can now admire her from the outside and kind of,
or just say,
be what that is.
Be at peace.
And it's not bothering me anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Caution on the inner dialogue position. Thinking it over. How do you employ caution? Is caution a useful personal strategy that minimizes risk, or a red light that stops you in your tracks before you have even begun? How do you employ caution? Is caution a useful personal strategy that minimizes risk, or a red light that stops you from your
I mean,
tracks
I
before
think when you read that, I think a lot about the Mormon Church and the amount of rules.
Yeah.
There's so much caution.
Yeah.
And what's that like to have lived in that structured?
And what was stopping her from really? I think she always found she was happy in what she had.
Mm-hmm.
She loved everything that she had, and she really wanted to keep it. And she had it till the very end, until the last few months, where when we moved her into the home. We knew that it was probably not going to last very long. She was always in the mode of trying to get well enough to get back to the home, but her vertigo, she kept falling over and over and over again. She just couldn't get her grounding from there, which was part of the health situation.
Yeah.
So
you're fragile.
she just never was able to pull out of it. Then we have flow in the challenges position. Letting go. Do you always play it safe and follow the rules? Letting go can be difficult, frightening and exhilarating. Take the plunge. And she did.
Yeah, she really let go.
She let go.
Let go and let God, as they say.
Yeah. And then celebration. Celebration and the insight. Anticipating pleasure. Your life is a wonderful adventure. Celebrate now. Invite the world to your party.
I mean, she's going to be ecstatic that you all are there. I can just feel it.
She's already enjoying it.
Look, she gets this reading on National Interweb.
National Interweb with our hundreds of fans. Knowledge. Knowledge and that's in the meditation position. Questioning authority. It is written. Where is it written? Who wrote it? You can write it yourself. Eddie Zimmer.
Well, she lived a real rule-bound life.
Yeah. But she was she was a liberal Democrat in a very red state, in a very red religion.
Very red.
And she always voted Democrat. She was always a Democrat voter, very educated and so forth, which was nice to have her on my side, which was lovely. And she was supportive as much as she could be, even in that very conservative space. I'm sure it was a relief once I moved away, so I didn't have to be...
In her face.
Well, it wasn't that I was not being flamboyant in the church right there, so she'd have to explain it or, defend me.
I'm sure they heard rumors of your...
Oh, yeah. Well, they see it. Anybody who was linked up on the interwebs, they're constantly seeing the barrage of Baconstrip ads and stuff like that. So, and the current Mr. Nude Seattle, which is going up soon. And then we have consequence in the resolution. Balancing your account. You already know the answer. Your accounts have been tallied and the bottom line has been established. Act on your knowledge.
Yeah, her time on this plane is done.
Yeah. And we got some nice news today about her finances, which I was very surprisingly shocked. I thought it was going to be a mess. And no, it's actually not.
Well,
She's
that's the
taking
biggest
care of it.
gift.
Yeah.
What a gift she gave to you guys.
And it was beautiful. I was just like, wow, thank you, Mother.
Yeah.
I thought all we would have to do is just hand the house back to the bank and then we'd have to all walk away and just don't follow us for any bills.
Yeah, I was the executor of my mom's estate, and it was insane.
Was it?
It's just an awful. No one talks about like how awful it is. My favorite fact in that time was that whatever county she was in Florida doesn't let you pay the electric bills in advance. But because her mail forwarding took so long, the electricity kept getting shut off at her house. And I kept having to get it. And, like, you cannot have electricity off in an empty house in Florida. Like, you cannot have the AC
Not working.
not working. It was, it was maddening. But, yeah, to have everything in order, what a gift.
Yeah.
Good job, Mom.
Thank you, Mom. All right, what did you read from it?
So I pulled 3 times because
Okay.
I just felt like I wasn't getting it. So a shout out to all you readers out there that there is wiggle room. And I don't know her. I know you, but like I don't know her. So I settled on the 3 of Coins, which is about society at its height. And when I think about what people who rely on religion offers them, it's a 3 of Coins moment, which is that like we all do this thing, we all gather where it's perfect. But this is the after deck. So in the regular deck, he's with 2 people and they're just looking at this, but this is very interesting. He's alone and he's looking at a corner of the building. I don't know what that means. Then we got something she would love. We got the High Priestess card, which is feminine energy at its most sacred place. It's a very pagan card, as you can see in this version. The river that was behind her has become her dress and is just overflowing, and the moon is flowing into her.
Oh, wow.
And on the on our new logo, you have High Priestess earrings on. You have this symbol on top of her head is what your earrings are.
Okay.
So interesting connection between you and her. And then finally, what is the journey ahead? The pages bring messages, and the decks, people always ask me what's the difference between the knights and the pages. And it's wands, which is magic. In the traditional deck, he's alone, but on this deck, he's got somebody coming up behind him, and so I wonder if that's all the people that will come and meet her. on the other
Probably.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know she's got a ton.
And it's fiery, and the woman you're describing sounds very fiery.
She is fiery.
I'm just noticing he's in a wheat field. I don't know what that means. So I'm going to pull from my deck real quick.
Diddy, you're fine.
4 of Cups, contemplation. This can also be a cup of hangovers. So maybe all that stuff that you were talking about in the family that didn't go well, it can exist in my reading of her because I hold the crap.
Yeah.
Ooh, she's gonna love this. And then Ace of Spirals. So spirals for me are coins, just like this card. And so aces, this is her finances. So Ace of Coins, traditionally it's a hand holding a big coin. And it says that you've got the world, the earthly world is down for you. She died with community. Her family's coming back to honor her. Her finances are in order. This is the Ace of Spirals moment. Or Ace of Coins.
Very nice.
And then we end with, so my first girlfriend was Christian fundamentalist. She grew up with Christian fundamentalist, butcher than butch, so butch. She would wear pants underneath her skirt and take off her skirt when she got to school and play football with the boys and get in so much trouble. In East Wenatchee.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. and I went to visit her parents' house, and on the refrigerator was a list of sins. So I'm like 19, 20 maybe, and one of the sins was self-love, and I was like, what is this religion?
Wow.
So the strength card, super way back, was a woman just hugging a column, like a giant Greek column, and then became a woman hugging a lion. And I have a woman in her own cocoon, but I think kind of in death she's in her greatest strength, which is in her religion the end is beautiful.
Yeah.
You get
And you
everything.
keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is my first reading for a dead person, so
Yeah.
thank you for the opportunity.
Of course.
And I
It's
noticed,
been wonderful.
yeah, I hope you got
I'll have to get this all. Yeah, I did. I'm gonna have to write this all down so I can get it all for the funeral and maybe talk about this for like.
You could read the tarot reading at the Mormon funeral.
That's what I'm thinking
I think that would be
for her
beautiful.
life focus.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you all for tuning in
Thank
again.
you.
It's been a lovely month, and we will see you next month.
August,
And-
something happens in August. It's going to be hot.
No, we're
No,
in August.
no,
September.
now, September. Fall.
Yeah, we start fall.
Is that Virgo season? It's not, my brain is not clicking as it should be.
fine.
I'm lost, girl. I'm just lost.
So we had a good night tonight, and we'll
Yeah.
see you in September. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for like and share us with your friends, and
And if you want a reading, contact us.
yes,
Because we need willing victims. We're
Yes,
pulling from
please.
dead people at this
slide
point.
into our DMs. And you can check me out at stayformore.com and also on my YouTube channel. And then you can also see where you're doing stuff.
Yeah, my first in-person menopause workshop sold out a month in advance. So you'll have to find me on the internet doing a Zoom one later in the year, along with my tarot workshops. Because you know what people need to learn about?
Tarot.
Menopause.
Oh, menopause and tarot.
Yeah.
Thank you all
All right,
so much
thanks
for
so
coming.
much.
Have a good night.
We'll see you.
Bye.